You've been criticized by him and others for your lack of engagement to the black.
Kamala Harris has no policies, and her only thing to run on is Trump hatred. Now Trump is responsible for putting out the rumor that she doesn't have no connection to the black church. Please tell us which one of Trump's aides put this out. Please tell us who even made this a thing. Because black people don't even care about the black church, so why would we care if you went to a black person's church? This is something that y'all are manufacturing in your heads. Oh, they're worried about you have no connection to the black church. This is something that you are manufacturing in your head so you could get closer to the black community. But what you don't understand, the black community doesn't care about the black church. We don't care if you have some interest in the black church. First of all, you're lying. You're lying. You're talking about you grew up in the black church. No, you didn't. You did not grow up in the black church. Please stop it. Please stop it. Your mama was not taking you from the age of 0 to 12 to the black church. So you're talking about when you got older. You didn't grow up in church like we grew up in church. You didn't grow up in church being threatened to get whipped if you didn't go to that damn place. You went willingly as an adult, and probably after you got finished with your whole phase, because most black women, quote, you're not a black woman, but most people who like you kind of go to church after their whole phase, which you was a hypocrite because you was messing around with a married man. Okay, so stop trying to be moral and talking about you was going to church, but you was messing around with a married man. You did not grow up in the church. You grew up in Canada. Okay, Amos Brown is everyone's freaking pastor in San Francisco, and the man's a fucking nut. He just threatened a rapper because a rapper had a problem with the crime taking place in San Francisco, so he threatens him. He had controversial comments made about 9/11. You're trying to connect with the black community so bad. You're trying to connect with the black community so bad, you're making up shit that no one cares about. There's no reason to lie. Your record doesn't say you went to church. Okay, it doesn't. There's no reason for you to lie. You're just making up shit, and you're putting it on Donald Trump's name like he's out here worried about if you went to church. If he was so much worried about if you went to church, why didn't he bring up Barack Obama going to church? All the criticism of Barack Obama he never talked about Barack Obama going to church. No political presidential race have I ever seen where they brought up the fact that their opponent didn't go to church. But you're bringing it up because you're trying to connect with the black community, not realizing black people don't care about church no more. Because if they did, they wouldn't vote for you in the first place, because your party stands against everything the Bible stands for.